ever sit there, look around, and realize you're surrounded, but you're still alone? Funny, huh? That you could give people everything, your time, your heart, your loyalty, and all they do is step over it like it's garbage on the sidewalk. That's the joke, right? You walk with them, laugh with them, even bleed for them. And the second you trip or slow down, they leave you behind like you were never there to begin with. Let me tell you something that no one wants to admit out loud. Most people don't value you. They value what you give. And once the giving stops, so does the pretending. That smile, fake. That concern, temporary. That friendship, conditional. You don't really matter to them, you just matter to what they can take from you. And the moment you stop playing your role in their little play, the moment you stand still and ask, hey, what about me? They vanish, ghosted, erased, like you were never real to begin with. And I know how bad it hurts. Because you thought they cared. You thought walking with them meant something. But truth is, you were walking alone the whole damn time. Now, you want to know what's worse than being alone? Pretending you're not. You see, people think being alone is the worst thing in the world. They panic at the thought. They rush into rooms, into crowds, into fake friendships, just to avoid hearing the sound of their own silence. But let me tell you what's worse than standing alone. It's standing next to someone who doesn't give a damn whether you fall or fly. It's laughing with people who wouldn't even notice if you disappeared. It's sacrificing yourself for people who wouldn't cross a puddle for you. That's hell. That's betrayal in its rawest form. And yet we keep doing it. Why? Because we want to be seen. We want to matter. We want someone, anyone, to say, I see you. I care. But here's the brutal, filthy, ugly truth most people choke on. Not everyone who stands beside you is with you. Some just want your warmth, your light, your protection, your resources. And once they've drained you dry, they toss you to the wolves and say you were always too difficult, too sensitive, too intense. They'll twist your loyalty into weakness and your kindness into a flaw. And by the time you realize the game they're playing, it's too late. You're empty. And they're long gone, already feeding off someone else. So what now? What do you do when the people you stood for never stood for you? Do you shrink? Do you chase? Do you beg them to see your worth? No, you don't. You rise, alone, cold, silent. You walk away from the crowd, even if it hurts, even if it bleeds, even if it means nights staring at walls, questioning everything. Because here's the power in standing alone. It's real. It's raw. It's you. No masks, no leeches, no fake handshakes. You finally get to see who you are without the noise. And that silence, that emptiness, it becomes your training ground. Your solitude becomes your rebirth. Because the ones who walked away, they never deserved to walk beside you in the first place. And the moment you realize that, the moment you accept that not everyone deserves access to you, you become dangerous. You become focused, unbreakable. You stop explaining yourself. You stop apologizing. You stop lowering your voice just so someone else feels tall. And don't let them come back. No. When they see you alone and glowing, when they realize you didn't fall apart like they hoped, they'll try to creep back in with old jokes, with fake apologies, with that I miss you act. Let them knock. Let them cry. Let them scream. But don't you open that damn door, because they chose to leave when you needed them most. They chose silence when your soul screamed. And now you choose peace. Let them feel the loss. Let them drown in their own guilt. That's the consequence of mistaking loyalty for weakness. That's what they get for treating a blessing like it was disposable. And maybe, just maybe, the silence you gave them will be louder than any scream they ever deserved. You know what's twisted? People don't realize they had something priceless until they're staring at an empty space they can't refill. And by then, it's too damn late. They'll replay the moments you stood there, giving everything without asking for much. They'll remember the times they made you wait, ignored your messages, brushed off your feelings, and they'll try to convince themselves it wasn't that bad. But deep down, they know. They know they messed up. They know they took advantage. They know they had someone who was real in a world full of fake. Someone who listened without judgment, stayed without reward, and gave without conditions. And they threw that away like it was nothing. Why? Because they thought you'd never leave. They believed your kindness was eternal, your patience bottomless,